But anyway, hi! I guess we're back. Right, you can just tell that the evening is wearing on. The six-pack is wearing on because the producer is just like turning on the camera and going back to her own business.
She has a smartphone. She's addicted.
That's right. She's probably tweeting right now as we speak. But anyway, my name is Scott. This is my friend Kaylin here, and together we're known as the Beer Dogs. And this is six-pack number 7. This is the 6th beer from that six-pack. In other words, the six-pack is now
Officially empty.
Officially empty.
So we're somewhere in the 40-something number of beers.
Somewhere that. I'm not even going to hesitate to make a guess.
You know what we haven't tried yet out of all these beers? Toffee. We've had coffee. We have not had toffee.
Well, I have from the Wells Brewing Company in England. So we're back in England.
Our international tour is basically in Europe plus Vietnam, right?
Right, yes. We have the Wells Sticky Toffee Pudding Ale. I just could not resist that one. I have no idea if I'm going to want to spew it out of my mouth or like really dig it, but that's the whole purpose of Beer Dogs, is to find these things out, right?
Exactly.
We drink it so you don't have to unless you want to.
It sounds like a great name for a strip club.
That's right.
The Sticky Toffee Pudding
Ale.
We got the best ladies from 1940.
It's based on the Great British Pudding, sticky toffee. It's full of sticky toffiness. That's what it says. I'm not making this up because I don't know. Once again, Europe, thank you very, very much for giving us 11.2 fluid ounces. Why the hell can't you give us 12?
What are they doing? Like 3/4 pints or?
What do you do? I mean, it's not even like, well, it's 330 milliliters.
How does that make sense then? Like they couldn't make it 350
or 400
or whatever the hell it needs
or
to be.
Or even 375. That's a nice round number, 375.
Yeah, I don't know what the exact equivalent is.
I just can't figure this stuff out.
Let's open this and drink it.
Okay, very good. Alcohol by volume here is 5.0. I have a feeling that this is going to be desserty.
I hope it's sticky.
And toffee. I hope it has toffiness in it because that's what the sign says. It said toffiness. Now this is from Wells, which is really Wells Young. And a couple of six-packs back, we did the Young's Double Chocolate Stout, I believe it was, and from the same company. So. England.
I'm so curious about this one.
Well, cheers.
Cheers. If this ends up mediocre, I'd be shocked. I want either stunning or crap.
It's dark. It's kind of reddish, maybe reddish brownish. Not much of a head. The head is.
That's what I like in my stripper girls at the Sticky Pudding strip club too.
The head.
I don't want any head on my head.
Okay. But it's dissipating. It's dissipatory.
It's gone.
It's gone.
No head.
Ooh.
Ooh! Oh my God! That smells amazing. It smells
it
like a really good toffee.
It does smell amazing.
Please taste good. Please, okay. please. Oh, producer, get your butt over here.
Oh, you gonna give her some of yours?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right.
The fact that this has alcohol in it just makes it so much better.
At 5% alcohol per volume.
I let that one sip kind of swirl around in my mouth for a while.
You know, it's a bit beery. It's a bit beerier, if that's a word. If it's not a word, I am making it up. It's a bit beerier than I was expecting it to be. I was just expecting to have this like mouthful of sweetness, and it really isn't. But the flavor of the toffee is there. The flavor of the sticky pudding toffiness it's all there. Plus beer, you get an underlying thing of beer, like a lager or something underneath it. I don't know. What do you think?
I think you taste the beer. and I'm thinking it's kind of like a red, like it was similar to the Inverness that we did.
The Scottish
So
ale.
it's kind of like a red ale, but all the nose is toffee. That you're tasting on your tongue the beer, you're smelling the toffee.
Okay, and the two are commingling to produce this nice effect. It is a nice effect.
It is, and I think the thing is, can this hold up after drinking one of these? This is what I'm curious about because I am stunned. I'm throwing down a challenge to. We're doing international beers here. I haven't seen an American beer try toffee beer. I'm challenging you, to American breweries.
That's right, Dew Claw, out of Baltimore, Maryland.
Or how about this is Wells, but I'm going to challenge Bell's specifically up in Michigan.
Okay.
Obviously, there's smaller breweries. I know somebody in Cleveland who would do it. It'd definitely be Nano Brew. I think would be successful at it.
Okay.
They just do a small batch and sell it in house. But I think that would be the one I would trust to pull it off, but not for mass consumption.
Okay. Just as like a little brewer series.
I like this so much that I'm going to suggest April the Giraffe's baby should be called Toffee.
Toffee the baby giraffe.
Hashtag Toffee Giraffe. I don't know. Can we come up with a better hashtag, or we just stuck with that because I said it?
No. That's it. That's
Toffee Giraffe.
Toffee giraffe.
Let's check in on the giraffe. I know it's probably bedtime. Ba-ba-bum. It is. She's hanging out in the pen next to Oliver.
Now, do giraffes sleep standing up, or do they like lay down?
Oddly enough, I know a little bit of facts about this. They only sleep. They sleep less than 2 hours a day, but they do it in cat naps for like 2 minutes at a time.
Really?
So yeah, they get a whole bunch of 2-minute naps during the day.
How is a 2-minute nap beneficial? Because sleep is supposed to you do your repair and your rejuvenation, and you work through all of your subconscious issues via dreams.
What do you think a giraffe's subconscious issues would be, Scott? Don't get eaten by a lion.
Right.
Go anything else. What do you got?
Well, if you're in a zoo, there's probably not much of a chance of you being eaten by a lion.
I think
maybe of having somebody from the public wander into my pen and them shooting me. Balls out for her. Dicks out for her.
Yeah, dicks out. No, sorry, won't do that. It was funny though. I know you all wanted to see it. Yeah, it is, but
it is.
Yeah, let's see. As far as crazy internet shit, we had Harambe, we had the Killer Clowns, we had Donald Trump, and now we're on a giraffe.
That's right.
You see a trend?
I do, and that's going to play a big part in what's coming up. I can't say any more than that.
Yeah, I hear there's a surprise.
Yeah, there is.
This is holding up really well. I'm not even quite sure I want to call this a beer, really.
What would you call it? We're drinking it in tulip glasses. Once again,
the perfect glass for this. We nailed the glass for this.
And even if it isn't, the beer dogs say it is, and so therefore, it's a tulip glass.
And once again, I mean, all of these are true imports, international imports. None of these have been anything
brewed in the United States at all.
Yeah. Brewed and bottled everywhere else. 5% alcohol. I think you've covered it. Don't drink during pregnancy. April, stay off the booze. Might have birth defects.
Eat the romaine.
Your egg might be a little misshapen. Can I explain the egg thing really quick?
Please do.
All right, so I thought I was actually starting something on day 2. I went into a chat room and I started going, she's gonna lay an egg, not realizing that this had already been a joke. So I thought it was mine. Apparently, before April the Giraffe, there was some eagles that had laid some eggs.
Okay.
And apparently, thousands and thousands of people stared at a webcam of an eagle's nest at eggs, waiting for the eggs to hatch. So that's why the egg thing has continued to this point.
So if I got that widget ball from the Guinness can and put it in a nest thing, and just stuck our camera on it and live broadcast it, do you think people would tune in to watch the widget?
Probably more than watch Beer Dogs.
Probably. It wouldn't take many.
So yeah, that's where the egg thing has started. there's Team Egg, hashtag Team Egg. The thing that I find funny about this is a lot of, it's been more so news stations that have picked up the feed that this zoo or animal park has put out, and they've picked it up and allowed people on Facebook to comment, and then people go in and go, I can't wait till she lays her egg, and then somebody else gets all pissed off, and it's like, there's kids watching, they're going to think giraffes come from eggs, and then of course people are like, if your kid thinks a giraffe comes from an egg, your kid's an idiot, and it degrades from there until eventually there's a bunch of cussing and Facebook cuts the feed, and now so you can just watch it on YouTube. But I thought I would share that with the furthering of the egg
People
situation.
are the strangest people, aren't they?
I love this country.
They just are.
Honestly.
They just are. Okay, well, I have finished my Wells Sticky Toffee Pudding Ale. You're still consuming.
I'm still consuming, but I am ready to give this a rating.
You go, sir.
I have never been so confident in this.
Really?
This is a absolute solid try. I know it sounds sad, but that's what it is. I don't know if this will hold up for 6, but tell you what, if you're mixing and matching a 6-pack and you see this, hell yeah,
yes,
you
try it,
have to
try
put
it,
it
try
in.
it,
You
try it.
must. If you're making a 6-pack and you don't put this in your 6-pack, screw you.
You're right. There's a picture of Prince Charles being presented with a 4-pack of this. And I'm sure that Prince Charles enjoyed his sticky toffee pudding in the way that only Prince Charles could.
If I was more British, I'd have a bunch of jokes, but I don't have any.
There you go.
I can't channel my inner Ricky Gervais for this one.
I'm going to give it a really strong try too. I'm pleased. I'm glad I drank it. I would probably drink it again, and it's coming from Scott. That's saying a hell of a lot.
Yeah. Quickly, because it is toffee. It stands alone as its own beverage. What would you pair this with food-wise?
Vanilla ice cream. I would make a vanilla. I would make a.
Oh, yes.
I would
This
make
episode has ended.
Sticky toffee pudding ale float.
Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm personally, I'm now making this a buy because I need to make toffee floats with this and vanilla. I'm not even going to use ice cream. I'm going to use gelato, sticking with the international theme. This is great. We're mixing this shit with ice cream.
Okay.
All right.
There you go.
So, Secret, we have... I'm guessing we have another one. You haven't shared this with me yet, but are we done with this 6-pack? And
We're done with the 6-pack, but I think there's a bonus beer.
Oh, I like bonus beers.
Bonus beer. It's bonus beer time next on the next Beer Dogs. Tune in.
Toffee Giraffe.